We see Jesus very obedient to his parents, but in today's gospel, he stayed back and parents had to look for him because he had two families, his own blood family and the family of the Father in heaven. And that's the point the gospel is trying to make. In any case, we see Jesus formed and growing up in a family, and we are given that as a model. This reminds me to speak about my own family. You know, it is the anniversary of my ordination, 37 years since I was ordained a priest. You might wonder how come it happened on a Boxing Day. Boxing Day is a name I learned when I came here in Australia. In India, there is no Boxing Day. There is Christmas and the day after Christmas. That's all. So I took the very first day available after Christmas to have my ordination. That's how it happened to be, our Boxing Day. And what led me into this vocation, I would credit a lot of it to my parents and the formation I had in my own family. Just to name a couple of things of my experience. You know, once my father found, as he went to our estate, found a group of rock boys shaking one of the, or a couple of them, of cashew nut trees to harvest that. So he rushed there and asked them, "What are you doing?" As they saw him coming, all these boys ran and got out of the estate. They escaped. But the youngest among them could not get down from the tree as quick as the others and could not run that fast. So my father caught him and asked him, "Why are you doing this?" He said, "Because unless we take something home and sell it and find some money, we won't have any food, nothing to eat there." Father said, "Don't worry, come with me home." And he gave that boy plenty of food and said, "You can tell your friends also, come and eat here. And not just today, come whenever you want, come tomorrow, you can come daily here." That stuck in my mind, and that kind of the compassion my father showed was part of my formation. One other thing I might enumerate is every day we had the family prayer. I grew up in a farmer's family. That means a lot of work from morning till evening. During my own schooling as well, I'd tap the rubber before I went to school. And that's not a very easy job, tapping the rubber. So that's for the latex. That's how you harvest rubber. And the evening, after the school, look after some of the cattle and goats we had. So it's a tough life. But every evening, in spite of all the work, though everyone would be totally tired, we had to sit together for 1 hour for the family prayer. Without faith, whatever happens, a lot of it is rosary and some other prayers. And that was a routine thing that helped me a lot. So during my school years itself, I decided to learn more about how to become a missionary and a priest. So I started conversing with a missionary group called Holy Cross Fathers, and I was intending to go with them to a mission land. My first choice was Bangladesh, but my parents didn't like me going that far, so I ended up joining the home diocese and later coming to Sydney Archdiocese. That's my story. Yeah. So what I wanted to say is families form children, and we all have those memories, and we all are formed by our own families. And you parents, you form your children in what you say, do, and how you guide your children. This is a time when, in the name of a scientific approach and systematic approach, systematic dealing and so on, a lot of these parenting roles are adopted by some other agencies. It could be in the name of psychology or social cohesion, and whatever. There could be plenty of reasons given for that, but hijack the role of parents and family to make it more efficient. That would be the catchphrase. But they may be efficient, but I don't know whether they will be the best fruitful ways. The best of formation and training has to come from parents and in families. So whenever you get an opportunity to have this idea and support this approach, I think you should take an active role to promote that approach. May God bless us for our families, for our parents, for our siblings, for your children, and for the great blessings God showers through other families. As Jesus grew in stature and knowledge and wisdom, let us also see that happening in our families and other families as well. God bless you. Thank you.